Quick ask. Subscribe now, then let's jump in with the numbers. North Carolina was supposed to be a forever boom. Fresh jobs, great schools, shiny new builds, and a cost of living that made moving feel inevitable. Yet 2025 is different. Listings that once vanished in a weekend are quietly lingering, price cuts are stacking, and the monthly is doing what headlines don't: breaking budgets. Are rates, taxes, HOA dues, insurance, and utilities turning your affordable into uncomfortable? Are pendings slipping in your zip while showings look full, but offers evaporate? If the lifestyle is the sizzle, the ledger is the steak, and it's tougher than it looked. Today, I'll count down the top 10 North Carolina suburbs where buyers have stepped back, ending with a number one you won't guess. This isn't doom, it's an early warning playbook. Read the signals before the crowd, shift from impulse bidder to calm operator, in position now while everyone else is still reminiscing. Quiet markets reward. Roll the tape back to the boom. COVID-era in-migration poured into the Charlotte and Raleigh corridors. Mortgage rates sank, corporations planted flags, builders chased waitlists, and investors snapped up single-family rentals. Speed felt like strategy. Then the turn arrived. Rates climbed. Insurance and HOA dues crept higher, especially in master-planned communities and condo associations, while municipal taxes nibbled at cash flow. Assessment exposure surfaced in aging HOAs, permitting and renovations got pricier and slower, and return-to-office friction pulled attention back toward commute math. Hiring cooled in tech and biopharma. Logistics decelerated. Short-term rentals softened. Translate that into the only number that decides behavior, the true monthly. Principal and interest are just the opening act. Layer taxes, HOA, insurance, utilities, and likely assessments. And the payment many households modeled in 2022 no longer pencils in 2025. Inventory shifts from starved to merely tight. Days on market widen. The most friction shows up where carrying costs compound. HOA, dense townhome and condo tiers, and in mid-tier single-family homes with roofs, HVAC, and efficiency upgrades coming due. Some corridors absorb the shock with A-grade schools, turnkey condition, commutes. Others stall hard because the vibe is strong, but the ledger is stronger. Our aim isn't doom, it's calm clarity. We'll map the corridors where buyers step back so you can act with calm, data-first discipline before the headlines catch up. We rank demand drying up with a transparent 3 to 6 month composite. First, days on market rising. Second, active inventory building. Third, a larger share of listings taking price cuts. Fourth, pending slipping. Fifth, absorption rates falling. Sixth, median sale price growth flattening after controlling for seasonality and mix. Then we sanity check the monthly payment reality. HOA reserves and board minutes, insurance quotes, likely assessments, and renovation premiums for roofs, HVAC, and envelopes. If the payment stack breaks buyers' comfort, we expect deeper discounts and longer DOM, and we verify those signals across multiple data pulls, not a single week. Only suburbs showing sustained, multi-signal deceleration make this countdown. No hype, no doom, just plain English metrics you can audit and use to negotiate smarter today. Number 10, Huntersville/Cornelius. The lake life still sells the dream, but the ledger is louder. Marina-adjacent dues, master insurance, and utility creep meet 2,000 systems hitting end of life. Outside turnkey pockets, days on market slide past 30. Mid-stack townhomes show price cut clusters as sellers trade views for credits. Concessions return, seller paid points, prepaid HOA, closing cost help to rescue monthlies that overshoot comfort. Read minutes, model assessments, and price the roof now, not later. The map pin glows. The payment says pause, negotiate, and buy discipline this cycle. Number 9, Clayton/Garner. Supply keeps coming as builder pipelines feed the fringe, while commute calculus resets with return to office. HOA assessments step up, insurance renewals surprise, and the true monthly climbs faster than paychecks. Pending slip in far-flung tracks, Inspection leverage returns on mid-tier resales that need roofs, HVAC, and electrical tune-ups. Terms beat speed here. Permanent buy-downs over bidding wars, targeted credits over wishful pricing. Be the patient analyst, underwrite dues, reserves, and utilities, then move only when the math supports your life, not the listing today. Number 8. Kernersville, Jamestown. As logistics cool and wage growth lags, the 1990s to 2000 subdivisions show their age. Inventory normalizes, second-week reductions rise, and absorption slows once you step off prime corridors. Buyers aren't rushing. They're underwriting like lenders, demanding rate buy-downs, repair credits, and clearer disclosures on roofs, siding, and mechanicals. Sellers' pricing to 2022 chase the market down in increments. Confident sellers price to today, fix deal killers, and lead with incentives. Expect scrutiny over sizzle, and remember, small math errors compound into monthly regret. Number 7. Wake Forest and Rollsville. The school halo still shines, but the payment stack is louder. HOA dues, insurance renewals, and utility creep pushing mid-tier townhomes beyond comfort. Pendings drift toward low-dues product, while HOA dense pockets widen to 30 to 45 days on market. Smart buyers structure the deal, not just the price. Permanent rate buy-down, closing credits, and repair escrows tied to inspection findings. Sellers who publish HOA minutes and insurance quotes keep momentum. Those who don't invite discounts and second-week cuts. Number 6. Indian Trail and Matthews on the Union County edge. Commute-friendly brand, great parks, yet carry cost fatigue is real. Relists pop when sellers anchor to last spring's comps. Buyers use inspections to swap cosmetic wish lists for meaningful system repairs, plus a permanent buy-down that fixes the monthly. Turnkey homes still clear, B-grade sits and price cuts stack by week 2. If you're listing, pre-inspect, publish receipts, and price to today. If you're shopping, let the numbers steer, not nostalgia, and be willing to walk. Number 5. Morrisville and the Cary Condo Townhome Tiers. Tech adjacency remains powerful, but HOA reserve rebuilds, special assessments, and insurance renewals push the ledger higher. Mid-stack condos, beautiful but not trophy, are showing deeper discounts and longer DOM. Concessions are normal again. Seller-paid points, prepaid dues, and closing credits. Treat every building like a small business. Read budgets, model dues 5 years forward, confirm master policy quotes, and watch for elevator or roof projects. Buyers who wait for the second reduction and negotiate terms win. Sellers who disclose early and lead with incentives still get contracts. Number 4. Mooresville and Troutman along the I-77 growth spine. Once the definition of unstoppable sprawl, they're now feeling the weight of overbuilding and rising carrying costs. Spec-heavy phases have slowed absorption. Utilities and insurance both climbed, and those 2,000 subdivisions are aging into systems replacements. Price cut share spreads beyond lake prime listings. Impendings cluster around renovated or low-dues product. The vibe remains, but viability rules the math now. Data, not desire, is deciding who closes. Number 3. Apex and Holly Springs. Their family magnet status hasn't faded, but the payment math is biting. In newer HOA corridors, dues and insurance have outpaced wage growth. Days on market stretch in mid-tier resales as buyers negotiate permanent buy-downs, closing credits, and targeted repairs rather than paying aspirational prices. The new rule is simple. Don't price to yesterday, structure for sustainability today. Number 2. Leland and Hampstead near Wilmington. Coastal proximity meets reality checks. Insurance repricing, higher wind and flood deductibles, and slowing short-term rental yields are pressuring budgets. Inventory builds, concessions reappear, and B-grade homes linger while turnkey still moves. You can feel the hesitation in the numbers. Sellers quietly trimming while buyers wait for second reductions. If these markets are softening this visibly, it raises the question, what suburb could possibly be number 1 in a year like this? Here's the shocker. Number 1 is Concord Kannapolis along the I-85 corridor. The mall to mixed-use glow and motorsports identity still sell the dream, but the ledger is winning the argument. Jumbo-leaning new build phases layer HOA dues, rising insurance, and higher utilities onto already stretched rates, pushing true monthlies past comfort for entry to move-up families. The tells are clear. Days on market rising outside A-grade school zones and quick commutes, active inventory ticking up, and a jump in price cut share on 2015 to 2021 resales that suddenly need roofs, HVAC, and efficiency fixes. Pending slip in the far-flung tracks as return to office pulls buyers closer to Charlotte's core. If you're shopping here, act like an operator. Negotiate a permanent rate buy-down, seek seller credits, tie repairs to inspection findings, and be willing to walk when the payment math fails. Brand momentum is real, but it can't outrun the spreadsheet. Calm beats hurry in Concord Kannapolis right now for buyers. Here's your playbook to turn a slowdown into leverage. Start by building a watch list of homes sitting 21, 30, and 45 plus days. Those timestamps are signals, not decorations. Underwrite like a lender. Stack principal and interest, property taxes, HOA dues, insurance, utilities, and any likely assessments over 5 years. If the number strains your sleep, it's a no. When you do right, pair price with structure. Ask for a permanent rate buy-down to a payment you can live with, closing credits to blunt escrow shocks, and repair concessions tied to inspection findings. Time offers after a second reduction or near month end, and keep financing and inspection contingencies intact. If you're selling, trade speed for certainty. Price to today's comps and pending medians, not last spring's headline. Pre-inspect, fix the deal killers, and publish receipts to remove doubt. Lead with incentives up front, a real buy-down plus credits, instead of drip microcuts that burn weeks and telegraph weakness. Stage confidently for turnkey, or price honestly for project. Straddling is how listings stall. Now help the whole community read the tape. Drop your zip and subdivision with DOM trends. Cut depth, HOA surprises, and insurance quotes. I'll cue viewer-requested deep dives and map where buyers are returning.